Good morning, everybody. This is Bob with Breakfast with Bob in Las Vegas. We're not at a restaurant today. We are in my kitchen, and we're going to make something very special for you. Uva in Purgatorio, eggs in purgatory. So, let's get started. So this is a dish my grandmother used to make for me, and it's very, very special. And I want to share it with you. I've never made it before, so we're going to go through this adventure together. Here are some of the ingredients. I'm using leftover tomato sauce that I made, olive oil, eggs, chopped parsley, crushed red pepper, country bread, or you could use a sourdough, and here it is. Parmigiano Reggiano, not Parmesan cheese, but Parmigiano Reggiano, and the way you know that is because it's stamped on the rind. So those are the ingredients, so let's get cooking. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is put the sauce in the skillet. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm using a leftover sauce that I made. If you don't have a leftover sauce and you wanna use a jar sauce, go ahead, but please, use one of high quality. Make sure the ingredients are pure, olive oil instead of canola oil. That's it. So we'll let this, we always season every step of the way because that's very important. Put a little crushed red pepper, a little more salt. And of course, this is going to get added every step of the way. While this is heating up, I'll tell you a little of the background as to how they came up with the name Uva in Purgatorio, eggs in purgatory. Now, in the Catholic faith, purgatory is where the soul needs to be cleansed before it moves on to heaven. And in this dish, the eggs represent the soul. Thus, eggs in purgatory. Now, my grandmother never told me that when I was a little kid because it would have probably freaked me out. But anyway, I love this dish. Now, in Italy, they wouldn't necessarily eat this for breakfast because in Italy they have a pastry or a bread product for breakfast. They don't eat a heavy meal. This would have been a lunch, but we're Americans, so we like eggs for breakfast. So that's what we're going to have. Well, my sauce is simmering, so it's time to crack the eggs and put them in purgatory. Crack. Put a little space here. So, what we're going to do is turn up the heat a bit. Let those babies cook. Now, this is the key, because in essence, what we're doing is poaching the eggs in the sauce. So I will cover it, make sure you cover it to do that, and just let it do its thing. Well, let's have a look. Oh, that's coming along rather nicely. It's poached beautiful. You can see it's still cooking a little bit, but the yolks are now covered through the poaching process, and it is time to start grilling this bread. As the eggs are continuing to simmer, I'm going to turn this, oh, look at this toast. This is going to be so, oh, that is perfect. And then we'll have the eggs in it, we'll dip it into the yolk, it's going to be delish. The moment of truth, the taste test. Since I never made this before, we will see if I live up to my grandmother's standards. Oh, that is good. Oh, that is excellent. Grandma will be proud of me.